Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now today we are going to be talking about the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series and Cup Series at Kansas Speedway. First going to be talking about the Truck Series, and obviously as you can tell Kyle Busch won the race for the running of the annual Wise Power 200. Second to him was Ross Chastain, then Austin Hill, Christian Eckes, John Hunter Nemechek, Todd Gilliland, Zane Smith, Rafael Lessard, Johnny Sauter, and Ben Rhodes running at the top 10. Then Chandler Smith, Bailey Curry, Haley Deegan, Stuart Friesen, Tyler Ankrum, Austin Wayne Self, Grant Finger, Tanner Gray, Chase Briscoe, and Ryan Truex running out the top 20. Notable finishes outside of the top 20 are in 21st place was Timothy Peters, 23rd place was Carson Aceva, 24th place is Matt Crafton. 25th place is Chase Purdy. 28th place is Derek Kraus. And 32nd place was Sheldon Creed. So that's the Camping World Truck Series. Obviously, I don't really know really what to say. Bailey Curry actually did step in for Brent Moffitt at like almost the last minute. But good on him for starting from 26th to get 12th place, and for Ross Chastain from 34th to 2nd. That's a great performance from those two drivers. Now, if I can tell, I think John Hunter Nemechek won. Actually, no, it was actually Kyle Busch, and it was actually Kyle Busch who won Stage 1 and Stage 2. Second to him was both John Hunter Nemechek. So the KBM trucks look very, very, very good, and John Hunter Nemechek might be a title contender for the championship for the Truck Series. Now, we now go on to the Cup Series, and guess who won that? Also Kyle Busch. For the running of the Bushy McBush Race 400. What a weird ass name. It's a very, very weird name. Okay. So we got Kyle Busch obviously winning the race, and then another Busch car, Kevin Harvick, then Brad Keselowski, Matt DiBenedetto getting a good run, Chase Elliott, Martin Truex Jr., Tyler Reddick, Chris Buescher, another Busch, William Byron, Austin Dillon, Daniel Suarez, Denny Hamlin, Michael McDowell, Ross Chastain, Kurt Busch, another Busch. God. Ryan Newman with his 700th start, finishing 16th. Then Joe Logano, Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson, and Chase Briscoe running out the top 20. Nobody finishes outside of the top 20 for the Cup Series. 21st place, Ryan Blaney. 22nd, Austin Cindric. 24th, Cole Custer. 26th, Bubba Wallace. 28th, Christopher Bell. 29th, Eric Almirola. And 34th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. from colliding with his teammate, Ryan Preece. So obviously it was basically the big story was Ryan Newman's 700th career start. He now joins a very special club of drivers who've made their start in the Cup Series 700 times, along with I think Kurt Busch, Bill Elliott, Ricky Rudd, Jeff Gordon. I think it was like one more. I can't remember who, but there was one more. I know that. But so Ryan Newman is now part of a very exclusive club. So I think that's really about it. Yeah, I guess that's about it. So that's the results for the Cup and the Truck Series. Obviously, there was mainly for the Cup Series there was a uncontrolled tire which went down the infield, and people aren't really too pleased about how NASCAR really dealt with the issue. I think they just threw the caution like too late. I don't really know. But for the stages, Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson both won a stage. Kyle Busch stage 1 and Kyle Larson stage 2. God, I love Kyle's, I'm saying. But yeah, so that is the Kansas Speedway. We now move on to the standings for both Truck and the Cup Series. So this is what it looks like for the Truck Series, and as you can already tell, John Hunter Nemechek still in the lead with Ben Rhodes in second, then Austin Hill, Sheldon Creed, Stuart Friesen, Matt Crafton, Zane Smith, Todd Gilliland, Granite Finger, and Johnny Sauter rounding out the playoffs. Then the top 20, Chandler Smith, Carson Receiver, Rafael Lassard, Austin Wayne Self, Tanner Gray, Haley Deegan, Derek Krause, Tyler Ankrum, Ryan Truex, and Christian Eckes rounding out the top 20. I think the playoff picture, yes, the playoff picture is just still the same. So no a lot of changes there, other than how fucking dominant John Hunter Nemechek is currently. I think, well, obviously he's already locked in, but 2,031 points or 2031 points. That's a pretty big margin compared to Ben Rhodes' 2020 points. So that's a very large gap already. So John Hunter Nemechek is obviously a title contender, including maybe Ben Rhodes. I don't really know who else can really match them, because those two they're in a different league from everyone else in the field. So look out for John Hunter Nemechek and Ben Rhodes when the playoffs start around in September or some shit. I can't remember. Or is it August? I can't remember. But we now move on to the Cup Series, and the Cup Series a little bit different. Obviously, Denny Hamlin still choking as always. Still hasn't found that win, which is pretty upsetting. But yeah. Anyway, so the standings: Denny Hamlin, Mark Truex Jr., William Byron, Joe Logano, Ryan Blaney, Brad Keselowski, Chase Elliott, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch, Jesus Christ, Austin Dillon, Christopher Bell, Michael McDowell, Alex Bowman, Chris Buescher, and Matt DiBenedetto round out the playoff picture. Then from 17th to 18th, we've got Kurt Busch, Tyler Reddick, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and Ryan Newman. Other finishes there, Bubba Wallace, Daniel Suarez, and Ryan Preece, if I remember correctly. And also, Kyle Busch also won on his birthday, so good job to him. So we're now going to the playoff picture. Before going with that, I completely forgot about this. I just want to give my thoughts and prayers to Eric McClure's family. If you didn't know, Eric McClure actually sadly passed away. I think at the age of 46, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm gonna check after this video, but he did sadly pass away. The symptoms or the causes of the death is not publicly announced, but he was mainly well known for driving the number 14, the number 14 car in the Nationwide Series back then it was called, and yeah, so he did sadly pass away. He was mainly known for that humongous hit that he got in Talladega. I'll probably maybe show you it actually after this, but it was a very, very, very big hit. So I'll show you. I'll show you like Eric McClure maybe after this, but yeah. So this is what the playoff picture currently looks like for the Cup Series. A little bit confusing, but bear with me. So Mark Truex Jr. is in the lead, and Denny Hamlin, Joe Logano, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch, Michael McDowell, Alex Bowman, Christopher Bell, Chase Elliott, Kevin Harvick, Matt DiBenedetto, Chris Buescher, and Austin Dillon. Obviously, the same four drivers are still out. However, they still obviously have a chance of either winning the race or getting it by points. So I think the top 12, maybe no I'm gonna say top 11 or even top 13 are already in the playoffs. So you can tell from the color from rank. So well, you can't really see my cursor, but it is the yellow part which has been highlighted. 14, 15, 16, so I think it's still up to grabs, but I don't really know. So that is it for the Kansas weekend. I think next race is Darlington for every single series. Let me just have a look. So Darlington is the next one. There's actually going to be a pro invitational event at Darlington on Wednesday, 5th of May, and then I think this is in American time. I can't really. I don't actually know. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is in American time. It'll be the Camp World Truck Series on Friday, May 7th for the lift. For the lift kits for less.com 200. Then the Xfinity Series on Saturday, May 8th, which is Steakhouse Elite 200. And finally, the Cup Series for the running of the Goodyear 400 on Saturday, May 9th. this is also when the throwback weekend is also there. I'm probably gonna make a separate video on um on the on the paint schemes, or the throwback paint schemes, just to really react to them. So that's it for me now. Before I go, I also want to obviously talk about Eric McClure for a second. If I actually search him up, I'm just gonna do this just a little bit quickly, because it was actually ended by what looks like health issues. And also, well, probably for multiple heart problems. So Eric McClure was obviously well known for driving the let me have a look. Driving this one, so this car right here. If I can actually, there you go. So this is the car that he was mainly well known for driving, the number 14 Hefty, I think for his own team. So that's the car that he was mainly well known for, and he actually did suffer a little bit from health problems. So it kind of makes sense of, like, obviously he did have to retire because of health problems, but sadly he has now sadly passed away. Well, it says 2nd of May 2021. It's kind of like that, yeah. So yeah, it's not. Obviously, it did shock the racing world. It actually did shock me when I woke up about it, because I thought it was like a fucking typo. Apparently, it wasn't, sadly. So it is obviously very, very sad for a NASCAR, especially like I guess like a little bit of a well-known NASCAR driver, mainly known for the humongous wreck at Talladega. I'll leave a link to that video if you want to have a look at it. But yeah, it's very, very sad to really hear about this. So that is it for me now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you guys on next time in the next one. Goodbye.